Was that a picture I just took? No?
Oh, what happened?
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, 6 years. 6 years strong. Just like iron and steel.
You always put on your nightlight voice. You put on
Radio host.
your radio host voice. It cracks me up. You always do that. Say something, watch. You're gonna change it.
I don't want to say nothing.
Do you still love me?
Of course. 100%.
You love me a lot or a little bit? I know. Don't give them food.
A lot. Just
Yeah.
like I did. Maybe more now.
I think it's different.
Yeah. Might not be more or less. It's just like
It's different. We have children now, more responsibilities. A lot of other things have happened. Right?
Yep.
I still like you.
That's right.
I think that's really important.
Yep. You have to be able to be goofy in front of each other.
Yeah.
Say stupid jokes, even if you're the only one laughing. I laugh by myself all the time. I'm fucking funny. I don't know why she doesn't laugh at most.
I do
But I'm
laugh.
funny. I'm funny.
You are.
So, be goofy. If you feel like being goofy, just be goofy. Who cares? Don't worry about what other people think. Like everybody always says, what other people think is none of your business. Who cares? Have fun.
That's
Be
right.
honest with each other. Open up to each other. Talk to each other about the stupidest things, even if it's embarrassing.
A conversation grows from anything.
Yep.
And
Don't feel ashamed. Openness is key. Be open with each other.
and with yourself, really. I feel like it starts with yourself. Like once you feel comfortable with yourself, you can say whatever. Like
You gotta be able to tell the person, I don't like the way you're talking to me right now. Or I don't like when you said this, this, and this. Or when you do this and
with
this
respect,
and this.
though.
With respect, right. And not the other person can't feel offended. If you're always offended by what the other person says, it's no good because you'll never be able to grow.
Right. Like sometimes you tell me about myself, but you don't yell at me. You just like, listen, you know. When you
do this, pisses
right.
me off. When you say this, pisses
And then
me
half the time I don't even know what I'm doing, and half the time you don't even know
Same
what you're
thing
doing.
here. I'm like, what are you talking about? But again, if you don't talk, if you just hold on to it for a week, oh, he's been acting like that, and you hold by the end of the week, you don't even know why you're upset. You're just upset. Anything I say or do.
I'm gonna lay down. Ooh, I like this. It's true. Honestly, like
If you say it on the spot, you don't give yourself a chance to brew and be angry.
It's toxic.
It is.
Because you really and guess who's only mad? You.
The other person
has no
90% of the time, we assume the other person knows why we're upset.
And they don't.
No idea. They
don't
have no idea why you're that upset. And when you tell them, they're gonna be like, "You're upset about that?"
And sometimes you laugh at me.
Yeah.
But then when I'm like, no, seriously, like this is what happened, you kind of feel like, oh damn, maybe I guess it could be hurtful, right?
Yeah. You have to compromise. Sometimes, even if you think you're right, was it matter? Does it matter?
Is it worth it
Does
to
it matter
fight
if you're
with your
right
spouse?
all the time, 100% right? Sometimes let them win. Let them win.
Let them win. Let them win.
Who cares?
It's true though. Honestly, the end result is the same. Nobody wants to be living with anybody that makes them miserable. That's the real deal. Nobody wants to be faking who they really are at the end of the day. So the end result should always be the same. You may not get there the same way, but it's the same thing. Everybody wants the same thing at the end of the day. But a lot of people get in their own fucking way.
Yep.
They get in their own way. They don't allow people to be themselves. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. We weren't like this when we first got together, right? Like, I was very extra, and you were just super quiet. And then you decided to open up, and it changed everything.
I held back a lot.
It changed
being shy,
everything.
embarrassed.
Yeah, for nothing. And the minute you let that go, it was like, there he is, the man of my dreams.
Yep.
Everything I wanted that I didn't even know I wanted. You got to get out of your comfort zone.
So that the real you comes out.
Yeah. And it really doesn't have to do with anybody else. Like, this is an ongoing journey, a marriage, and it changes, and you got to go with the flow. So
Swimming.
I guess that's why people don't really work out, right? Because they think that it's supposed to stay the same the whole time.
Yep. You evolve. You both evolve. Everybody grows.
Yeah.
The person you were 10 years ago is definitely not the same person you are today. You probably don't even like the same things that you used to go crazy over. You have to evolve, and the person has to evolve around you. And if you can't do that with each other,
but it has to happen with communication, though. You can't just be all of a sudden like become this brand new person and not try to bring me on board and understand you.
You're gonna look like an idiot overnight.
Right.
You go from being this person to that person overnight. Now
you talk about your evolution.
You're definitely acting brand new. But like
it's true. But you have to talk about your evolution. Like you started going to the gym.
Yeah.
If this is something that you're gonna love, I'm already aware that it makes you feel great.
Yep.
But you're trying to include me too. You're like, let's go together. Let's do it. If you become like all of a sudden like the gym is more important than your family,
yep.
You have to tell me this time is very precious to me. My personal time is important. I need it. You have to allow each other to have the me time every day, actually. But with you have to talk about it though. You can't just, you can't be selfish. That's the problem.
Yep. Be open to change. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Even if it's not you, that's not me, you're trying to change who I am, that's not really what they're trying to do. Nobody's trying to change the person. They're just trying to help you find yourself sometimes. Sometimes you don't even know who you are until the next person pulls you out of your comfort zone.
It's true. Even now, like I feel like every day I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yep.
We don't know what we're doing. We have no idea what we're doing, but it's not up to us to worry about that.
Yep.
It really isn't. Things just flow, like we're here right now, and in 2 hours we might be on a boat somewhere going to the city. Like,
I don't know.
There's no rules, and I think that once you realize that and stop trying to live within other people's lines.
Don't put a timestamp. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
Don't put a timestamp on things.
Yeah.
You can't wake up and say we gotta be here by 10. If we don't make it by 10, we're never gonna do this, and that. We gotta leave the house by 6, or else it's too late to even leave. We can't go out.
Yeah.
Forget about it. The best times happen when you spontaneous.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 6 at night. Let's go out somewhere. Let's go grab something. Let's go see whatever the fuck it is. Just don't let time hold you back. It's never a good thing.
Time is what was the thing that somebody said? Relative. Time is relative. It's like
it's stressful.
It is.
6:53. We gotta be there by 7. We're gonna be late. Now you're panicking. Now you're stressed out. Now you're racing.
We're not saying don't be. So sorry. I'm not saying don't be late to parties. If the party starts at 2, I'm saying on your everyday life, your everyday adventures, don't give yourself a time schedule. Like, I don't know. I just feel like we've learned that, and that's really helped us. We just live the way we want to live, and we don't really worry about other people. Like,
sometimes as simple as I usually always eat at 6 o'clock. Eat at 7. Eat at 7:30.
Or have cereal.
Try it.
Try
it. See how you feel. You might like it better. You might want to go. And doing that, you might bump into somebody you never bumped into at 6 o'clock. Try it.
Yeah.
Don't be stuck in your ways.
You were not even supposed to go out that night we met.
Nope.
Way out of your comfort zone.
Tony kind of, I don't want to say begged me, but he was like, he didn't want to be the only person there.
He pushed you out of your comfort zone.
Absolutely.
Because you were trying to be a good friend.
Yep. And then this one showed up. Show him who this one is. This one. This one showed up. Fell in love with me instantly. I wasn't even looking at him.
No.
Fell in love with me instantly. Little did I know.
You let them win. If that's the story that makes him feel good, you let it go.
It's true. She won't admit it.
It's not really what happened, but if he wants to believe that, if that's what makes him feel good, I'm gonna let him have that story, right, honey?
Yeah.
You want to tell everybody that story?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't go around sitting on people's laps that I just met.
No. I sat on your lap because there was nowhere else to sit.
But you chose my lap. You could have chose anybody else's lap.
No, everybody else is taken. Everybody else is taken. Oh my God. And another thing, let me tell you. Girls, stop sticking with your own class, because I'm telling you right now, these white boys are lit. For real. Just get out of your comfort zone. Stop trying to date just a specific type of dude. Like, you just don't know. You have to date people that have good heart things that you can't see.
Yeah, crazy families.
Crazy families.
That always brings up good relationships.
Mm-hmm.
It's always something to talk about.
Exactly. And it's true. You marry your husband, your spouse. You gotta look at their friends. Kind of how are they with? Not look at their friends because you don't want to check out their friends, but how are they with their friends? Are they nice to their friends? Are they scumbags? Right?
Mm-hmm.
What type of person are you? Forget about how cute or whatever. That comes, but really is that how you treat other people? Because eventually, girls, they're gonna treat you the same way.
Yeah,
it's true.
I tell everybody this too. Like, you could date the hottest girl in the world, but if she's dumb as a doorknob, you're not getting nowhere with that. In 60 years, if you guys get married, God willing, 60 years, when that dumb as a doorknob girl is ugly as the doorknob, that how her mind is, you're gonna kick yourself in the ass.
With the door.
So don't let beauty and fat asses.
Yeah, but you got lucky. I'm sorry.
I got a beautiful girl, but what I'm saying is, if you just
not only that, I'm fucking smart, bro.
You lose personality. You lose.
You really got
smartness.
the whole. You got the whole package.
Lucky. I got lucky, but you can't all be lucky.
Tell her how lucky you are. Tell her.
I got lucky. Ask her about how lucky I am. She'll explain it all.
No, I'm beautiful. I'm smart.
See?
I'm intelligent.
That's right. 3 careers, 3 college degrees. On her 3rd one now.
2 fabulous children.
She had to get extra careers for me.
Because I got to keep up with him. He's expensive.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to, quote unquote, downgrade your life. It's not really a downgrade. It's actually an upgrade. Like, we used to have a BMW. We had 3 cars. We had this, that, and the third. We used to travel all the time. And, we have our family now. We have kids. Things slow down and your priorities change. But don't get it twisted, people. Your priorities change and you actually do better for yourself because all that stuff is really just stuff.
It's waste.
Yeah. I mean, I do want to get myself a Mercedes. I think like a Mercedes.
Eventually.
No, I really do because I got to get rid of the Hyundai soon. Not even. The Hyundai is probably going to last longer than the Nissan. Mm-hmm. That's another thing. Don't be twisted. I have a car that's 250,000 miles. I paid $2,000 cash. That car is more trustworthy in my heart than my 2016 Nissan Rogue that I'm still paying for. Yep. So sometimes good things come in not so beautiful packages.
Yep. Like Enzo said this morning, he said, just because something doesn't look good doesn't mean it don't taste good.
And he's right.
And he's 100% right.
He taught us a lesson. You learn from your kids. Yes, he's so fucking right. And he told me I look beautiful today.
Doesn't look good doesn't mean it ain't driving good. People see me driving around that thing. Who cares? Who cares? I got a wife. got a house. I got my kids. I got everything I need in life.
You're about to buy a second house.
If somebody sees me drive around that thing with no door handles? Who cares?
I actually think it's comical. I think it's so funny. I think it's funny because it makes people look at us like, what? You roll up to the valet like,
thing is you pull up to somebody with the doors locked and you tell them, get in, and they pull the handle hard
and the handle
falls off. It's the best.
It's a prankster car.
What are you gonna do? It drives around.
We had a boat. Yo, let me tell you.
Yep.
Really think about it. We had a boat.
Stands for break out another 1,000.
We had a boat right here on City Island, one of the probably the most expensive places to have a slip. And we lived that quote unquote life for a while because really it's just a saying, right? Oh, I have a boat. People hear that and they hear, I don't know what they hear. They hear yacht. They hear lifestyle, sandbars, and really what it was a headache.
Headache.
We had fun, but it was more of a headache because
headache than anything.
It's really hard for you to be able to get on that boat. You have to kind of make your lifestyle around what you love. And we moved up to the burbs, got rid of the boat, bought a house instead, right?
Yep.
Because it didn't make sense what we were paying for the season. It was a mortgage bill. But the reality is that now we're in a position where we can build the life that we really want because like we keep going back to the water. We keep going back to the beach. We're constantly looking for this type of lifestyle. So if that's what we're looking for, we really need to start moving in that direction, planning in that direction. How can we get that, you know? How can we live that life? And it doesn't necessarily require us to spend thousands of dollars, you know?
It's true.
You could have those experiences.
Budgeting is another big thing in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to budget together. Being
Oh yeah, that was a big
open
deal.
about your
That was a big
finances.
deal because it wasn't always where we are now.
Be open about your finances, and if one of you is better than the other one, release the grip.
Let it go.
Let it go. Give up the passwords to the bank account. Let them take care of it.
Yeah, what are we holding on to
What?
here? That again goes back to the main goal is the same. If we want to get somewhere, we're going to get there together. So why am I hiding my fucking account from you?
No,
We're not going to
what?
get anywhere. The longer it's going to take us longer to achieve our goal.
If I didn't release the grip on that, our lifestyle will not be our lifestyle. I'll tell you that right now. We'd be stealing from Pete to pay Paul the rest of our lives. Being open with your finances with
It changes your life.
somebody, anybody, they might have the answers. Man, did that change us, man? Right?
It really
Like,
did. And
holy shit,
like
that
not for
changed
nothing,
our
but like
life.
right now we are on a financial freeze.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that you don't have fun. It just means you're more conscientious of what your fun entails.
That
Like,
means that you want, what are these things called? Clogs? No.
Crocs.
Crocs? You want Crocs? Can't afford Crocs? Walmart, $10.
that's what I did. I bought my $8 one.
Well, you gonna be embarrassed because it doesn't say Croc on it?
Nobody gives a shit.
Cares.
Nobody cares.
Financial budget, family budgeting, you just gotta cut back, and that's it. Don't worry
you can
about
still
what
have
people
fun.
think of you.
You want boat life?
Yes.
We're about to. I don't know. Maybe we should go down. Get on a ferry for
Yeah,
$2.75 each.
Yeah, $1 fit was
$2.75
$2.75
each.
and you get to use a boat.
So for
I don't gotta put the gas.
$5.25.
I don't gotta worry about the maintenance. I don't gotta worry about dock fees. I don't gotta worry about the engines not starting. Now I gotta do this.
And we still get to
$2.75. I
have,
got on the boat. I go downtown. I get on the boat. I come back home.
AKA the ferry.
That's it. Somebody else's yacht.
Exactly. You just have to work around what you have, and just the power of no is just amazing. And no to yourself.
Yeah.
No to like have boundaries. You know.
You don't need everything
No.
that you see. You don't need it. You don't need it. When you say to yourself, "No, I really need it," walk away from it for a day or two. I bet you don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you don't need it.
Yeah, we haven't bought like jewelry.
I buy stuff on impulse and I bring it back the next day.
Mm-hmm.
That's my addiction.
That's your vice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just bring it back. If you have to buy it, but make sure you
What's
bring
my
it back.
addiction? Because I don't
Bring
know.
it back.
What do I do that I?
Subscriptions. Don't. If you want to watch
Oh,
something
that's
for
the
the
worst.
day, watch it. But put that alarm on your phone because 30 days you will
You're gonna
get
have
charged.
and you don't realize this money,
Stupid
just
money.
giving your
$10
money to
here,
other
$20
people.
here. It's stupid money.
and that could buy you a whole day of happiness.
Now these days that could fill up your gas tank.
Gosh. Yeah. I don't know. It's just nice to be able to be your true self, you know? And like you really are your true self now. I feel like
Try to
6
be, at
years
least,
later.
You know?
No,
Try
but
to
you're
be.
just
Sometimes
you. You're just you.
hold
Like,
back to hold, to protect people's feelings. Like you don't want to tell people to their face how you really feel sometimes. Because it's not necessary. Those people might not be very important to you.
you holding
again,
back from me?
No.
Oh, you mean in general?
people-
I'm
I
like,
said
what?
people
I
not
said, wait
really
a minute.
important
Wait
for
a
me.
minute. A
Hello.
pause. Yeah, I'm like,
Hello.
oh, other people. I'm talking about you and I.
It's like no, right. But what I'm saying is like
In general, yeah.
you have.
Well, yeah, we're starting. You
bitterness
pick and
towards
choose.
people, it's not worth
But in
it,
your
though.
relationship, that doesn't work. You have to be transparent. You have to be transparent. And sometimes that's difficult. Because the only person, like I always say, you're really not being real to is yourself.
Mhm.
Because you're pretending for the other person, but the other person has no fucking clue. No fucking clue. And sometimes that takes time. But, like, I feel like I'm in transition. I don't know why, but I do feel like that, you know? I just feel like I'm getting to this point where I'm, like, so happy, you know?
Yeah.
Happier than I am, than I've been. Because I'm starting to see, like, this time restraints are not there. It's all fucking bogus.
Mhm.
Social media is not real, like what you see. And I've never been a social media person, but I see what is done to other people, and I'm trying to help them. Makes you feel less than or more than you really are.
You feel pressured to put up a persona
No, you
just
exactly.
because of who might see you or who might be
Like, who
taking a picture
cares?
around you or that's played out. That's played out. That's so
I
whack.
think we should go to the ferry.
Come on.
Fuck it. What time is it?
Oh, I don't want to
Because
watch.
it's actually really nice. We might catch the sunset. 3:14.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll leave in like 10 minutes. Right? Fuck it. Where are we going?
Okay.
Oh, we gotta check the schedule. Ferry schedule. Probably gonna leave at like 3 something or whatever.
Check that.
But anywho, that's what 6 years has brought us. A lot of clarity. The 6 years
A lot
is
of
the
peace.
iron symbolism. Peace. Oh my God, that was my word for the year. Peace, 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 peace. And you have to find your own peace first. Individual peace brings couple peace. Because it doesn't make sense for one person to be okay and the other person is not. Then it's bound to kind of topple over at some point, right? When you're trying to
Absolutely.
balance. It's amazing what you can do when you start opening up with yourself and just being comfortable with yourself. Love yourself, like for who you really are. And maybe you don't know who you are, and that's okay.
But don't act like you think you know who you are. If you really don't know
If you
who
really don't
are,
know, that's okay. Own
it's
it.
fine.
Just be. Just live your life one day at a time. And that's it. Oh, I want to lay this way. What? The sun is crazy. Oh my God. You put the umbrella in the perfect spot.
Right?
Yeah. Do you like my dress?
Love it.
Walmart.
Why, man?
Walmart. Ay. Life is too short. Gotta have fun. What's that music? Romantic alarm? Just keep it real with yourself. Happy anniversary, honey. You're the best. From the east to the west, forget about the rest. I don't care what your mother says about you. Oh my God, I can't get up. Espérate, I'm falling. Any luck? Look at this water, guys. And guys, I don't know who you are. This is really just for us, but we feel like we have to say things sometimes, and we don't know who the person is supposed to be receiving the message, but it might be our future selves that need to hear this. So it's good to record your thoughts. Future self, you're hot. Anything? Look how handsome he is. Too bad you can't see that heart. You're amazing. No reply.
Well, thank you.
And that's what happens sometimes. You be in this moment all by yourself. Oh, you looking up the thing? You have to look up. You have the app?
Yeah.
Ferry app?
Scheduled right now.
Yeah, because they'll give you a time. We have no service. But whatever, we could start wrapping it up, and then I'm sure there's till 9 o'clock they have, right? Bye. Say bye, honey. Wait, do I have soda in here? Oh shit, it's hot as hell.
Don't do it. It's just the water.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, it's water.
Ay, qué rico. Oh, thanks. Woo! Can you open this? I'll hold one hand.
It's nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess ours over here.
Look up.
There's nobody around.
This is so nice. Best company ever.